Last video for today, we're just going to talk about what an intermediate conclusion is. And an intermediate conclusion, you can see, it's pretty straightforward in the reading. And unlike arguments versus explanations, which is kind of hard to understand, intermediate conclusion is much more simple. So the best way to get a handle is just look at the example in the book. Premise 1, Larry's a dog. Premise 2, all dogs are mammals. Conclusion, Larry's a mammal. Premise 3, all mammals are warm-blooded. Conclusion 2, Larry's a warm-blooded. Okay, so an intermediate conclusion is it's intermediate, and an intermediate conclusion is a conclusion that serves as a premise in another argument. That's basically all it is. Okay, so if you got that point, that's basically what you need in terms of this class. I thought I would give very briefly like a fun example of an argument that's more interesting from the philosophy of religion. It's called the Kalam cosmological argument. The Kalam was a school of Islamic thought, and they developed this argument for God's existence. I'll just go through it briefly. You don't have to write this one down. It's more just for your education. So, premise 1 says, everything that begins to exist has a cause. So, like, things don't come out of nowhere. If something has a beginning, something caused it. Premise 2, the universe began to exist. It can't just have gone back forever. It must have begun at some point. There's a lot more to say here, but I'll just keep going. Conclusion, therefore, the universe had a cause. Okay, so that means something must have brought the universe into being. Now, if the universe had a cause, then the cause was God. Well, I think that there's a lot to say here, but one is, what else could the cause of the universe have been? And then conclusion, C2. So there's our intermediate conclusion, C2. The cause was God. Okay, now all I did was just give like very brief summaries. There's like definitely objections to this. Of course, atheists have had a lot of smart criticisms of the argument, and there's been lots of debate. If you want to explore the argument further, then just Google search or YouTube search Kalam cosmological argument. There's a lot of interesting things to say for and against. I just wanted to give an example of an intermediate conclusion that was more interesting than Larry the warm-blooded dog. So, okay, that's all. So I'll see you guys soon. All right, bye.